Hey, mompreneurs, can you believe we're just days away from Black Friday? That's right. The sales, the emails, the deals, the overwhelm. And if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I haven't done a thing yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I want you to take a deep breath. You still have time. This episode is Black Friday SOS, your step by step plan to create quick wins, even if you're starting at the last minute. I'm going to show you how to simplify your offer so it's irresistible and easy to promote and spread the word fast without burning out. And of course, sell with service and confidence, even if you don't have a big audience. So grab your favorite beverage, open your notebook, and let's talk about how you can still slay Black Friday without losing your sanity or your joy when we return. Hello, 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 mompreneurs. How are you doing? Glad everything is well with you. Everything's all right with me today, but we are here to talk about just a few things, and it is SOS. That's right. We are waving the flags. We're calling it in that we need help because it is almost Black Friday already. Just so that you know, already. And if you don't already know, I am Rashida Green. I am the founder and CEO of Get Coaching, the host of the Mompreneur HQ community, and the creator of the Digimompreneur Academy, where we help moms who are determined to find time, money, and location freedom to start, grow, and scale online businesses while they're without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. Now, we do that through a number of ways. Firstly, by coaching, of course, through our content, because we have a lot of it. Go check it out if you haven't already. Through our community, the Mompreneur HQ community, where we have moms getting support and finding out information to help them grow their business. And of course, through the Digimompreneur Academy, where we have all the tools and resources that you need to start your business from scratch or grow your business to scale. And if you are joining us for the first time, make sure that you put hashtag live and where you are joining from in the comments. And if you are watching the replay, we still love you. Go ahead and put hashtag replay and let us know where you're tuning in from because we want to know the reach of the Mompreneur HQ community to know who is in the building, the virtual building that is. And of course, if you don't know already, we're going to be dropping some nuggets. So go ahead and get your pen, paper, or digital device so that you can take down some notes. And feel free to put hashtag nugget in what you learned inside the comments. We love to get your feedback. We want to know if the stuff that we're putting out there is valuable, if it's helping you in building your business, because not everything is going to be about your exact business and what you're doing. But the tools and the tools and tips that we give out on this show are certainly those that can help you in the areas of mindset and preparation for the business that you want to build. Definitely the building blocks, right? Those foundational steps. So if you are moved or swayed or feel that you are gaining information from our episodes, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, and subscribe to our business page. Hey, go ahead and share this episode with your business besties so that they too can get ready for this Black Friday. Okay. Without further ado, we are going to go jump right into our first topic, which is simplify your offer. And since I did not tell you what the full title of today's show is, let me just back up and say we're talking about Black Friday SOS, quick wins for mompreneurs before the big weekend. All right. So now we're going to talk about our first step, which is to simplify your offer. That's right. We want you to focus, we want you to remember that focus beats frenzy. The biggest mistake that mompreneurs can make right before Black Friday is trying to do too much. I have been one of those people who have been accused of doing too much. And I could be like, wait, but hold up, maybe you're doing too less, right? Maybe you're not doing enough. But that's just my personality. Sometimes I could be a little overboard, a little extra. That's just me. So I am, even as extra as I am, I'm telling you that can be a mistake for trying to do something for Black Friday or anything last minute, right? The moms end up panicking And then you create these bundles or this brand new product at the end of the last minute. You want to create a brand new product. Then you're rushing through graphics. You're trying to get these emails put together, these social media ads, graphics, and posts, all of this. And guess what? You end up tired, frustrated, and the big O, overwhelmed. Okay, we keep it at PG. But here's the truth. In these last few days, less is more. Guess what? Clarity conveys. This is what I want you to do. Pick one hero offer. And you say hero offer, what's that? It's similar to your hero story, right? You want to pick one hero offer. Don't try to promote everything you've ever made, like ever. We don't need to have this big, vast, because usually if you put out too many things, then people won't buy anything. Or if they spend too much time trying to read and figure out which one they want, now they have to make a decision. So they may put the decision off, and then guess what? They'll miss your offer altogether because the time will be done past and they forgot. Get busy. That's what moms do. So I don't want you to try to promote everything. Choose your best-selling offer, whatever that one thing that has been selling like popcorn throughout the year, or the easiest to deliver product. So if that's going to be a digital product, a printable planner, your affirmation journal, your digital course, whatever that is, it can even be if you're a product seller, your best-selling candle. Make that the Black Friday deal. Your audience needs a quick yes and not necessarily a whole catalog. Okay. Ask yourself, if someone only bought one thing from me, just one thing this weekend, what would change their life the fastest? And the answer would be your hero offer. That's what you want to make prominent for your Black Friday sales. Okay. Now, another idea. Now, I know I just said I don't want your whole catalog and I don't want you to sell everything that you own, but another idea is to do a bundle. Don't create a new product. Don't build something new. Bundle things that you already have so that you don't have time. Because if you don't have time to create from scratch, which you don't, because time is winding up, we are almost at Black Friday. You don't want to be doing anything from scratch. You don't want to be building a whole new product. You take what you already have and bundle it in a brand new, fresh way. So, one example would be that you can possibly pair your printable planner with a 15-minute coaching call. How about that? Something simple and easy to deliver. It's a digital product, the planner, and with a 15-minute coaching call, you can have a 2026 printable planner and a 15-minute 2026 plan, 2026 starter coaching call for $15. Not $15, for 15 minutes, whatever it is, tie it together. You can even think about doing if you sell journals like I do, you can check us out on Amazon under Digimompreneur Publishing. All right, just threw that out there. I'm sorry. But if you have journals, you can actually look at pairing them up with a matching sticker set or a matching pen, whatever it might be that you can bundle it up. And all you would need to do is give it a festive name, right? Give it as something brand new, a peace and profit bundle or a mompreneur momentum pack, or something that's going to be catchy and yet seasonal, and get your audience to want to grab your product, your bundle. The next thing I would suggest is in simplifying your offer is to price with purpose. A sale does not have to be about just discounting, because a sale isn't just a discount. It's actually a strategy. So you want to offer a price that feels generous, right? Because this is the holiday season, but it's still profitable. So if you have a digital products, maybe 25 to 40% off max. Cap it so that you still have somewhat of a profit. If you sell physical items, when you bundle or bonus your products, that gives them more value instead of deep cutting your products. especially with physical products, because you have to pay so much into those things. You have to pay for the candles, you have to pay for the wax, you have to pay for the jars, you got to pay for the box, and then pay for the, it's so many things you have to pay for with physical products. You really don't want to get into, oh, I'm going to discount everything for Black Friday. Physical products, you really have to look at your profit margins and then consider them, consider your deductions, your discounts there, or better yet, just bundle. Give them more value without having to discount your prices. And if you're nervous, remember this: people buy clarity and not confusion. So the clearer your offer is, the faster the sale, really, because there's no confusion. They don't have to think about it too hard. Next, I would say that you would want to set your goal and your deadline. Go ahead and write it out, make it plain. Write it down and make it plain. Write down what a win looks like for you. So you could say, hey, for Black Friday, my goal is to get 15 sales and 10 new email subscribers. And if that's your goal, then you push for that. You can say, I want 5 new members in my membership. That's your goal, push for that. And guess what? Once you do that, you want to go ahead and set your cart open close window. And so Friday to Monday could be an example that you want to do. Black Friday to Cyber Monday. You can say scarcity drives focus. And so you want to make sure that you're setting that time frame as your goal time frame for your sales. And it really does help customers and you to stay on track. So you write down your goal, you shoot for that goal, and then when you reach it, you can be like, yay! You set the open close window. So you're not just leaving it open just because, you can, it's your business, right? If you leave it full, you leave it open for the rest of the year, then people are going to be like, oh, I got time. So you want to put a box on it. You want to put a start and an end time so that you give people set time to purchase, a set window to purchase. And it creates that scarcity mindset that, okay, I have to buy it. If I'm going to buy it, I need to buy it within this window. Okay. So just wanted to just reiterate that you don't have to launch everything perfectly. You just need to move in obedience and strategy. And then God will bless the effort and your intention and not exhaustion, right? We're not looking to be so tired that we don't know that our eyes are crossing. We want to make sure that we are taking these steps into consideration as we simplify our offer. So now I want you to take a little action, a little mini step, because we are nearing that time, right? So I want you to write out your Black Friday offer blueprint. Very simple. Tell me what your product is, how much you're pricing it at, if you're going to do a bonus for the purchase, what your sales goal is. Remember, we talked about the 15 email subscribers or whatever the case may be. And then your start and end dates. When are we opening this sale? Black Friday or pre-Black Friday, Thanksgiving Day? And when we close it, is it going to be Cyber Monday? Is it going to be Giving Tuesday? Whatever that may be, I want you to go ahead and write those things down. Write it down, make it plain. Because when you see it in black and white, it is a vivid reminder of what you said that you wanted to accomplish. And when you do complete that, I want you to post it where you'll see it every day. Okay? This is going to be like your motivation that we're talking about here. Next, we want to spread the word fast. We're still talking about our quick wins for mompreneurs before the big weekend. And we want you to spread the word fast because visibility creates velocity. Okay, so now that you've got your simplified offer, it's time to tell people about it fast and effectively. You don't need fancy funnels or a 7-day email sequence. You don't really have time for that. It's the last minute. We on the last minute boat. You just really need to be visible and you need to be intentional. So I want you to tap into your warm audience first. Start with the people who already know who you are and love you for who you are, who bought things from you in the past, who are following you on your socials, who are already on your email list. Those are people who we would consider your warm audience. You can send a quick heartfelt email like, hey, mama, what's up, girl? Okay, I'm being extra. Don't do that. Whatever your cadence is, whatever your rapport is with your audience, that's how you would start. Me, I'm always saying, "Hey, mama," or "Mompreneurs," what have you. "Hey, friend," that type of thing. I would stick in line with that, and then I would say something like, "I know this season can be overwhelming, right? Because it truly is. So I put together something special to make life easier. This is my Black Friday offer. Something simple, intentional, and designed just for moms like you." Right? You're giving them all of the feels at this point, letting them know that you recognize them. There's some things that they're dealing with, and that you have an offer that's going to make things simple for them because it was designed with them in mind. Okay. You get the gist? This is what we're doing to spread the word fast. Next, we want you to personalize it. People buy from people and not from promotions. So I want you to use your social stories. That's the next thing, and your reels for instant reach. We've talked about the first group is your warm group, those people who already know you and you have this rapport with. Then you go to your social media where you have your stories and your reels and those things, because they're videos and moving images and animations or whatever the case may be, songs attached to them. Those tend to get further reach. So how about trying to go live? How about going live or post a quick reels or a story every day until Monday? Now, if that's if you're doing till Cyber Monday, right? Go ahead, dig in, and go ahead and go live, or at least post a reel or story every day. Now, some suggested topics. Let's start with day one. Announce your offer. Tell people what you have and what problem it solves. Day two, let's share the story behind it. Like, how'd you come up with this idea? Come up with a story like, "I created this because I was once overwhelmed too. I created this because I didn't know what to do either." Give us the story behind why you created this product for this season. Then, of course, you can show us some behind the scenes. Like, you can take a video of you just packaging, designing, or prepping your orders, right? That really helps to get people to, I don't want to say that's social proof, but it is, because the behind the scene is you showing how you're creating this product, designing this product, and how you're prepping orders that people have ordered from you. This is social proof. All right. Then we can do highlight some testimonials that you received in the past, or some customer love. It does not necessarily need to be of the exact product or offer that you're selling for this season. But just having testimonials, again, is social proof. People are like, "Oh, okay, so somebody bought something from her," or, "Oh, they really enjoyed this class that they took with her." So that will really help you in building up the hype for your simplified offer. Next, you got to put out the urgency post. We're looking at day 5. Okay. We got to let people know that you got to get it now. This is your last opportunity to get this particular sale. Throw it out there. Keep them going. Keep it natural. Speak like you're talking to your best friend on FaceTime. Make it conversational and less adsy. "If you buy today." No, we don't need that. We want to be able to speak like you're talking to your bestie, your friend. Okay, maybe not your bestie, because you might divulge away a little too much information if you're talking to your bestie. But make it very conversational is my point. And guess what? You can probably partner up with someone else who can help you to get exposure on your products. So do a quick holiday hustle collab, right? This could be something real quick. You and another biz bestie who is also selling a product, who another fellow creator, influencer, whatever it may be. Each of you gets to share your top product and cross promote to each other's audience. This doubles visibility and introduces you to a brand new, fresh audience. Next, I want you to lean into your email list and DMs. It really does help if you have an email list, because if Facebook crashes today or tomorrow, that's it. It's done, it's over, right? Because if you don't have an email list, but if you have an email list, that belongs to you and you alone. So you get to communicate with your people. So don't be afraid to send 2 emails, one before Black Friday and maybe even one during. And then it could be something simple as, "Hey, the cart is open. Go shop my product." And the next one could be, "Cart is closing soon. You better grab it while you can." Something as simple as that, but you want to really maximize the opportunity to use and inform your email list and those people who follow you in the DMs. Now, for smaller followings, you can send more personalized DMs. So you could be like, hey, girl, I thought of you because you mentioned wanting to, and whatever that goal is that they said in the previous posts, right? I've got a quick Black Friday deal that could help you. That is the personalization that I'm talking about for DMs, right? Next, no, not next, but as you're leaning into your email list and your DMs, you got to know that this works wonders when it's done sincerely. So we're not going to just be, you haven't emailed your folks in 7 months and now you like, hey, girl. No, they don't really fall for that. You probably won't get no sales off a hey, girl after 7 months. But then again, if you are a wordsmith and your email writing game is tight, you could probably still get that. And then because some people just love you and they stayed on your email list for 7 months and you didn't even send no emails, they just love you. So go ahead and try it anyway. But I'm just saying, in general, it really does work when you are sincere and it's not just out of the blue. Another thing that you can do when we're talking about being all last minute and stuff is to schedule your post now. Sit down tonight, tomorrow, and schedule your post through Cyber Monday. You can use tools like the Canva Content Planner, especially Meta Business Suite. They encourage you to do that so much so that they don't want you using any other schedules for the most part. But you can go ahead and use a scheduler, available schedule tool to be able to plan ahead your scheduled post so that you don't have to be overwhelmed trying to do it each and every day or waiting to the last minute to when all of them are done and now you want to sit down and try to do it. And then that way, because they're already pre-scheduled, you can just spend your weekend engaging with your audience and not necessarily scrambling trying to get the sales material up and running. So I want you to remember that you don't need 10,000 followers. You need the right 10 people to see your offer and say yes. And the anointing is in your authenticity. We talked about that sincerity. Show up as yourself, and your message will land when it's meant to and where it's meant to. And so, with this, I want to give you another mini action step. Choose 3 ways that you'll show up between now and Monday. All right. You can do that one live video. We talked about going live, but I want you to do one live video or send one email or one story post daily. Commit to consistency and not perfection. So what the I's aren't all dotted and the T's aren't all crossed, which actually they are all dotted and crossed when you're using the internet. But you get my point. Sometimes things are not going to be perfect. Okay, let's say you missed a comma. Yeah, maybe you don't have all the commas and all the capitalization. So don't worry about it though, because we're not looking for perfection. We are looking for consistency, and that consistency is what's going to get you those sales, baby. All right. Lastly, we're going to talk about selling with service because you want to have faith over frenzy, right? We don't want to, you're trying to get rid of anything over frenzy and overwhelm. All right. You got your offer out there. Let's talk about how you sell it because this week isn't about chasing, it's about serving. You want to shift from hustle to help. Instead of thinking I need to make sales, think how can I help someone today? Every product you sell should be solving a problem. Time, stress, confidence, organization, joy, whatever, solve the problem. And when you remember that your offer is a blessing, it's easier to sell with confidence and peace because you're not stressing about if nobody buys it. You know what? It's going to happen in its own timing. And if you can continue to be consistent, if you continue to be authentic, then the right people are going to hear your message, going to see your products, and they're going to buy. So let's just concentrate on that, right? And then if they do buy, what's up with your process, right? You want to create a seamless buying experience. Check your links, make sure they're working. Check your checkout pages. Don't have somebody get to a checkout page and can't click the buy button. Think about your delivery systems. Once they buy, are they getting the delivery email for your digital product? Are they getting a confirmation email so that they can confirm that they made the purchase? Nothing kills a sale faster than a broken button or a broken link. And that's for your digital products. Make sure you test your download links because nothing is worse than having somebody spend their money, get a confirmation that a receipt that they paid for the product, and then they don't get their download. Let's make sure we're on top of it. And then, of course, for your physical products, make sure you update your shipping information and clearly list the cutoff dates. Because another thing nobody wants to do is buy something for a Christmas gift and realize that they ain't going to get the gift until after Christmas. Oh, no, baby. No. Make sure that you have all the cutoff dates necessary so that people know when they buy it that they can expect to get it before or after a particular date. Then you want to use simple branded graphics that match your vibe. Pinks, golds, neutrals, whatever says you. Make sure that your page and everything really is inviting and giving that brand of you. Okay. Now, this is some people like to, what is it called? Under promise and over deliver. Hey, why don't you just promise and deliver? But and then in any case, some people like to do the whole over deliver, and I think that could be a good thing. So include a festive thank you note, a prayer card, or a digital bonus in every order, something extra, that extra, so that they feel special and want to come back. And if you do, and if they have a digital product purchase, how about you just send a thank you email within 24 hours, just saying, hey, I just wanted to say thank you. Your support means the world to me and my family and my small business. May your holidays be full with joy and peace. I mean, something simple, because those small touches really do create big loyalty. The next thing I would say is protect your peace. Now, I could say at all costs, but I don't want you to not feed your kids because they're yelling in your ear, okay? Decide when you'll be off because it is the holiday. No customer messages after 7 p.m., for example. Because if somebody sends an email to you at 11:59 p.m., don't feel obligated to respond. Keep Sunday for worship, rest, or reflection. Use affirmations to stay grounded. I am calm, capable, creative. I can run my business with peace and purpose. Whatever it is, I want you to make sure that you are keeping your peace, protecting your peace during this holiday season. And lastly, I want to make sure that you are celebrating every win. Why? Because every win matters. Whether you sell one item or 100, go ahead and celebrate. Post gratitude moments. Every order supports a mompreneur dream. Share your journey openly. It inspires others and builds community. And who knows, you may even get an extra sale out of the deal because of your honesty and your transparency. Now, just remember also, you are not behind. Yes, it feels, oh my gosh, but it is next week. But you are right on time for the people who need what you have. God doesn't operate in panic and chaos. He operates on purpose. So I want you to walk in peace, post with confidence, and trust that the right eyes will find your offer. Last mini step for you, I want you to write down 3 gratitude statements that you'll repeat during your sale weekend. Now, it could be, I'm thankful for every person my business reaches. I'm equipped for success and guided by peace. This season is about purpose, not pressure. So you come up with your own 3 if you like. That's fine by me. I just want you to do something that's going to express your gratitude. Now, we're going to go ahead and recap for our Black Friday SOS plan. Number 1, we're going to simplify our offer. Number 2, we're going to spread the word fast. And number 3, we're going to sell with service. It's not too late. You can still create a powerful, peaceful profit plan this weekend. All right, I want you to keep building boldly, loving deeply, and walking in faith and flow. You are not behind, you're becoming. And that, my friend, is exactly where you're meant to be. Until next time.